What is going on, everyone? TJ here with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to use and set up our brand new email notifications on our website. Yes guys, the time has finally come. Notifications have made their way to DGFantasy.com, and I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know to make sure that you have your notifications set up to your preference. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, guys, so I've pulled up the Prizepicks optimizer. We're going to go ahead and use that for the example. And as we can see on the far right of our screen, we have this beautiful little clickable bell. And guys, this is where you're going to be going to create your notifications and edit your notifications. Let's go ahead and start with create notifications. So when I click on the bell and I click on create notifications, you guys will see the fantasy app notification settings pop up on your screen. Now, it is pretty self-explanatory, but I want to run through and make sure you guys are all up to speed and know exactly what you need to do here. So first and foremost, you're going to select the sports books that you want notifications for. This can be Boom Fantasy, Fliff, Hot Streak, Prizepicks, Parlay Play, Jock Market, Sleeper, SportsBattle, Thrive Fantasy, Vivid Picks, and Underdog Fantasy. You can choose as many of these apps as you want for a specific notification. Now, the reason we have it set up like this, you have the ability to set as many different notifications for as many different DFS apps as possible. And why might you be doing this? Because not all slip types are the same across all of these various DFS apps. So let's start with Prizepicks. Let's say, for whatever reason, you only want to make two-man powers on Prizepicks. We know that we need 58-ish% odds for each individual leg to remain profitable. So if we're putting 58% here and we have Prizepicks selected, that's what we're going to select because we want those two-man powers. So we want all notifications for anything above 58% so we can build out our two-man powers. But we also want plays for Underdog. But on Underdog, we're only going to fixate on those three-man uninsured slips. So over on UD, we only need 55% fair odds percent to remain profitable in a three-man uninsured slip. So it wouldn't make sense to have this filter, chance percent to hit, above 58, because that means that 3% buffer between Prizepicks and Underdog, we're missing out on a lot of plays that might not be plus EV over on Prizepicks in a two-man power, but would be plus EV in a three-man uninsured slip over on Underdog. So in that case, it would make a lot more sense to create two different filters, one specifically geared toward Prizepicks, and then one specifically geared toward Underdog. So guys, one other thing to note, and you'll notice when I click off of Prizepicks, it doesn't pop up because Prizepicks is a fixed payout platform. Some of these other DFS apps are a little bit trickier because they actually have lines that you can see on their app, right? So the payout can definitely vary based on the actual line representation for that specific prop that you're getting on that app. So if we click off of Fliff or Boom Fantasy or Hot Streak or Sleeper, we'll see this EV percent pop up. Now, because our optimizers display differently for those four DFS apps, if you want to set up notifications for any one of those four DFS apps, you're going to be fixating on the EV percent and you're going to completely ignore the chance to hit. It's going to populate 54%, but you don't even need to worry about that because this EV percent filter is the only thing applicable for any one of those four DFS apps that I mentioned. So let's say I just want notifications for Prizepicks. I'm going to go ahead and click off Prizepicks. I'm going to move down here. My chance to hit. Now, my chance to hit is going to be the percent odds to hit. So my fair odds percent for that individual prop. So you have the ability now to set that to whatever it is that you want. To do that, you simply go over to where this 54 number is auto-populated, so what we're looking for 6 and 5 leg flex slips. Anything north of that 54.3% is what we need to be profitable. Let's say you want something super aggressive. We can go ahead and change this to 60. Okay, so whatever it is you want to put for your percent chance to hit, that's entirely up to you. But just know you will not get notifications if you do use the number 60 for anything less than 60% that pops up on the Prizepicks optimizer. Directly below that is going to be minimum books. So this just means the book support, the sports books that actually have odds for that specific prop. You can filter that now. If you only need to see one book, if you need to see FanDuel's line, just a Pinnacle line, just a DraftKings line, or maybe you want 5 books, you want a lot of book support. You want that market agreeance. You want to see something from DraftKings on that line, Pinnacle, Caesars, BetMGM, Bovada, whatever 5 books that it might be, because you want to see that book support, it makes you feel more confident in that play. You can go ahead and set that range right now through the minimum books, however it is you please. After minimum books, we have line differences. And as you guys can read, turning this on means that you will get notified when there are differences in the projection line in the sportsbook line. So discrepancies, I highly suggest having that clicked off. And directly under that, you guys are going to see a sports list of all the different sports that you guys can go ahead and filter by. If you don't want to see an esports play that meets your given criteria that you're currently creating for this specific notification, you just simply go ahead and uncheck it. And finally, under line differences, you will see all the sports that you can currently check off. It's going to auto-populate to have every single sport selected. In order to modify the sports in which you want clicked off, you're going to click select all up top and then go through and filter. So if you just want baseball and esports, you're going to go ahead and click off baseball. You're going to go ahead and click off esports. And then with these drop-down boxes, you can go ahead and filter what specific leagues you want for what specific sport. So for esports, if I only want League of Legends and Valorant, I'll go ahead and unclick all these other leagues, and right here you will see I only have League of Legends and Valorant. Once you have that all set up to your liking, whatever criteria it is that you want for this specific notification build, you go ahead and give that bad boy a name. I'd probably make it something along the lines of whatever it is you have it specifically set up for. So for this instance, for the example, we had Prizepicks. We were looking for that 58% plus because we wanted those 2-man powers. So my notification name is Prizepicks 2-man. But hey, you can make it whatever it is that you want. Now, to modify that specific notification that you just set up, we go to the bell and we hit Edit Notifications. From here, all of the notifications that you have set up, yes, you can have more than one rule actually set up. You just go ahead and go to the one that you want to edit, or if you want to trash it, you simply hit the trash button. If I want to edit a notification set that I already created, I simply hit the pencil, and then it's going to bring up everything that I already created. If I want to trash one notification that I already set up, I'm going to go ahead and hit the trash button, and then we'll see the Fantasy Optimizer notification has been deleted. Another way to get to this page is simply by going to the top right, clicking on your profile, and then going to your notifications, and there you will see your Fantasy Optimizer notifications. And guys, that is how you navigate our new Create Notification email system. It really is as simple as that. You click on the bell, you hit Create Notification, whatever preferences you want, go to town. The world is officially your oyster, and you will start to see email notifications trickle in. And right here is what the actual email notification will look like when you do receive one to your email. You're going to see the play up top here, Andrew Abbott, under 6. This is going to be what the actual player prop is, so it's going to be under his 6 pitcher strikeouts. We'll see the sport, we'll see the team, you'll see the actual DFS app and the percent odds to hit, and then you'll see all that book support that you had depending on how many books. And then if you actually want to have the optimizer get pulled up directly, we have a nice little clickable button here that says Finish Play on DGF. It's going to bring you directly to that corresponding DFS app for where that play is actually listed on. And yeah, it's not listed right now because that email notification I got was a little bit old. But guys, I hope this helps you. If you guys have any more questions on anything DGF or specifically toward these email notifications, go ahead and rifle them off. You guys can obviously reach out to us on our website, DGFantasy.com. Hit us up in the live chat if you have any questions, or feel free to DM me personally, TJ_DGF. But I'll catch you guys later. I love you, and let's cash.